When it comes to setting up a website, choosing the right web hosting is one of the most important decisions you will have to make. Web hosting, after all, determines the speed, scalability, and security of your website. But with so many different types of web hosting to choose from, it can be difficult to decide which one is best for your needs. In this video, I'll discuss the different types of web hosting and how to choose one for your website. I'll explain the fundamentals of shared hosting, virtual private server, or VPS hosting, dedicated hosting, and cloud hosting, as well as the pros and cons of each. Shared hosting. Shared hosting is one of the most popular types of web hosting. It's an ideal option for those just starting out, as it's generally the most cost-efficient and user-friendly option. With shared hosting, a single server is divided among many users. This means that you will be sharing resources and space with other website owners, which can lead to some slower loading times, but it also means that the cost will be much lower than other types of hosting. In addition, shared hosting is usually managed, meaning that the hosting provider will take care of maintenance and updates. Among the best shared hosting options I have tried, I can recommend SiteGround, Bluehost, and HostGator. VPS hosting. VPS hosting, also known as virtual private server hosting, is a type of web hosting that offers a powerful and secure environment with more control than shared hosting. VPS hosting allows each user to have their own virtual operating system, complete with a full set of software, storage, and data resources. VPS hosting is ideal for businesses and individuals who need a higher level of control and flexibility than shared hosting can offer. VPS hosting also offers better performance, scalability, and reliability than shared hosting, making it the perfect solution for large and complex websites. Dedicated hosting. Dedicated hosting is the most powerful web hosting option on the market. It provides the highest levels of performance, security, and control for businesses with the most demanding hosting needs. With dedicated hosting, you get your own physical server, which means all of the resources are yours to use. This type of hosting is best for companies that need the highest levels of performance, such as companies with large e-commerce stores, mission-critical applications, or high-traffic websites. Cloud hosting. Cloud hosting is a type of web hosting that uses multiple servers connected to a cloud computing infrastructure to host a website. It is a more reliable and secure form of web hosting than other types since it distributes the website's data and resources across several virtual servers. Cloud hosting is also more scalable, allowing the user to easily add more processing power, RAM, or storage as the website's needs grow. It is ideally suited for large websites, such as e-commerce sites, that need to manage large amounts of traffic and data. WordPress hosting. WordPress hosting is a specialized service designed specifically for WordPress users. The hosting infrastructure has been optimized to provide the best environment for WordPress sites, with features like pre-installed WordPress software, automated backups, and pre-configured security settings. This makes WordPress hosting a great choice for users who are new to the platform or want to make sure their site is as secure and optimized as possible. This type of hosting also offers a range of other features, such as staging capabilities and support for multiple languages. Colocation hosting. This type of hosting is ideal for businesses and individuals who want to house their own servers on site but need help from an outside provider to manage and maintain the servers. This type of hosting involves renting space from a colocation provider who will provide the necessary infrastructure and technical support. Colocation hosting is often more expensive than other types of hosting, but it can provide the highest level of security and control for businesses and users. Managed hosting. Managed hosting is a form of web hosting where the provider takes care of all aspects of the server, including the hardware, operating system, and software. This is great for businesses who don't have the expertise or resources to manage their own web hosting. Managed hosting can also give businesses more control over their hosting environment as the provider can customize the server to meet the business's specific needs. The downside of managed hosting is that it can be more expensive than other forms of hosting, as the provider is responsible for all the maintenance and upkeep of the server. Reseller hosting. Reseller hosting is a type of web hosting that allows customers to purchase their own web hosting packages and resell them to others. This type of hosting is popular among web designers, web developers, and other IT professionals who work with multiple clients. In reseller hosting, the reseller purchases a hosting package from a larger hosting company and then resells the hosting package to their own customers at a price of their choosing. The reseller is responsible for managing the hosting packages, ensuring that the hosting services are up and running, and providing technical support for their customers. In conclusion, choosing the right type of web hosting for your website or blog can depend on a few factors such as budget, website traffic, and the size of your site. Each type of web hosting has its own advantages and disadvantages, so it's important to consider your needs before deciding on the right one. It's also important to remember that website performance depends on a variety of factors, including web hosting, so make sure to research and carefully weigh your options before making your choice. In the description of this video, I will leave the links to the web hosting providers that I recommend the most. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. If this content is of your interest, consider subscribing to my channel for more videos about creating websites. See you next time.